The fall arrest connector is the entirety of equipment that links the harness to the anchor system. It allows for connection to the anchor and ensures a proper working position. It stops the fall and absorbs the impact of the fall on the body. At a minimum, a fall arrest connector must be composed of a lanyard with an energy absorber. If you have to move around, a vertical lifeline and a rope grab can be used, or a self-retracting lifeline. There are 3 types of lanyards: rope, web, and wire cable. A lanyard must always be used with an energy absorber. It's the energy absorber that limits the force of the impact on the body when the fall is stopped and prevents the harness from causing serious injuries. A common model is composed of a folded webbing sewn and covered with a protective sleeve directly on the lanyard. Protective sleeves must always be intact. It's forbidden to repair or remove them. Another model that is often used is made of pleated webbing sewn directly into the lanyard. The energy absorber can be independent and designed to be connected to a lanyard, or be part of a lanyard integrated with a rope grab. All energy absorbers have an impact indicator that shows us if it has been involved in a fall. If the indicator is deployed, the absorber must be immediately removed from service. When using a lanyard, it must be as short as possible while still allowing you to work comfortably. The energy absorber must always be positioned on the side of the D-ring. Vertical lifelines are standardized ropes that are attached to a compliant anchor point. Then the rope grab is attached to it. The rope grab arrests the fall by clamping the rope using a lever or rollers. A rope grab must have an integrated lanyard of a maximum of 750 millimeters and an energy absorber. A rope grab equipped with an anti-panic device must be used to ensure braking even if the lever is grabbed during a fall. The rope grab must be used with a compatible rope. For example, if you have a 16mm device, it must be used with a 16mm rope. Always check the indicator on the rope grab to make sure it's placed in the right direction. It must never be placed upside down on the rope because it will not break. To minimize free fall distance and the risk of injury, keep the rope grab as high as possible on the vertical lifeline. Connectors, like snap hooks and carabiners, allow you to link all the equipment in the fall arrest system. These 2 common models share several characteristics. They both have a self-locking gate that can only be opened manually by performing at least 2 distinct and deliberate actions. Spring-loaded hooks are usually integrated with a strap or cable from the captive eye. Most carabiners do not have a captive eye and are mainly used to connect 2 elements together. The self-retracting lifeline adjusts the length of the cord during movements. This means that the cord is always tight. Like a seatbelt, the self-retracting lifeline contains a locking mechanism that engages when the cord is suddenly pulled, which stops the fall. There are 4 classes of self-retracting lifelines, but in construction, Class SRL or Class SRL LE, which are rated for leading-edge protection, are generally used. Class SRL devices must always be anchored above the shoulders, while Class SRL LE devices can be anchored below the level of the harness's dorsal D-ring. If you're ever in doubt, check the label or the manual to confirm that your model is indeed rated for leading-edge protection. If it's not, It must absolutely be anchored above the shoulders. Self-retracting lifelines need to be inspected by a competent person 1 to 4 times a year, depending on the frequency and conditions of use. Based on the same criteria, the equipment must also be recertified by the manufacturer according to their specifications. Remember to inspect all your equipment daily, and to have it inspected by a qualified person according to the manufacturer's instructions. Never use a defective or worn component. And never reuse equipment that has been worn during a fall. Make sure to be trained and informed by consulting the manufacturer's manuals and by following training adapted to your work context. Remember, the fall arrest connector is part of a whole. It plays a crucial role in stopping and absorbing the shock of the fall. If you have any questions or need assistance, APCHQ advisors are here to help.